Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome back. Because I'm back yet again with another video, and it's a good time to be a subscriber of this channel because you're getting plenty of content surrounding the new Harry Potter TV show, and you're getting my opinion, which doesn't always go down well with certain people. But anyway guys, it's a mad old time in the Potter world at the minute. The culture war is still ongoing. You can't even say Hogwarts without someone getting offended. But anyway guys, as you can see by the video's title, Gary Oldman, formerly Sirius Black, in the Harry Potter movies, has said in a recent interview that he was seriously interested in taking on the role of Hogwarts Professor Albus Dumbledore. Now, the TV cast is quickly becoming impressive, guys, I can't lie. I know there are some really proper established names like Nick Frost and Janet McTeer, alongside a host of young, fresh, upcoming talents who will be playing various students. We've got the Golden Trio cast, so yeah, it's a pretty exciting time. And while there are many more names to be announced moving forward so far, it seems like HBO are ticking some of the right boxes. Not all of the right boxes, but they're ticking some of the right boxes. But one thing that HBO has avoided so far with this Harry Potter adaptation is casting any of the actors from the film series. Now, whether that's intentional or not remains to be seen, but that doesn't mean that some of the former Harry Potter stars aren't interested in returning to the Wizarding World in its new format. Now, we already know Tom Felton has said many times he would love to reprise his role as Draco in the TV show, but he's actually gone ahead and joined the cast of The Cursed Child as Draco Malfoy, so he's getting to relive his greatest days as an actor, you could say, no offense, but that's basically a cold truth for Tom Felton. He's a great actor, but he's best known as Draco Malfoy. Ralph Fiennes, who played Lord Voldemort, said he would be pissed off if he could not return to play Lord Voldemort in a future movie or future TV series. So, you know, there is genuine interest from the film actors. So HBO are getting a lot of attention right now due to fans' anticipation of the series. Everyone's excited, with everyone wanting to know who will be taking on each role. Now, the part of Albus Dumbledore was a part that people had a keen eye on. And obviously, if you haven't been living under a rock, that role went to John Lithgow. Now, in an interview with Variety, Gary Oldman did speak about the part. So he said he was interested in taking on the role, and it was a performance that he claimed he wanted to improve upon in comparison, not to Michael Gambon, who played Dumbledore in the movies. No, it's a performance he wants to improve upon in comparison to his portrayal of Sirius Black. He called his role, his performance, just mediocre and average, despite the fact that everybody in the franchise absolutely loved how he portrayed Sirius Black. So he says, I would have fancied a go at Dumbledore. I'm getting up there now. It's the right age for Dumbledore. And even though Oldman hasn't gotten the part of Professor Dumbledore, that doesn't mean that the idea isn't intriguing. I mean, he is an Academy Award winner, and he's one of the most talented actors available right now, and there's no doubt that he'd have brought something special to the role of Dumbledore, but maybe he could bring something special to a different character. He's someone who understands this franchise due to his own experience, and yeah, it's easy to see how he have been able to put a spin on this role, yeah. But Dumbledore is someone who balances kindness and warmth with being an authority figure, who is extremely mysterious, and, you know, Oldman feels like an ideal candidate, if you ask me. He feels like somebody that could bring all this to the forefront. There are many similarities between Sirius Black and Albus Dumbledore, of course, which would have made Oldman's portrayal more fun to see, but instead it will just have to live in our imagination, guys, because that role is gone to John Lithgow. And while Oldman might have been interested in taking on the role of the Hogwarts headmaster, HBO opted to go in a totally different, slightly controversial direction by casting John Lithgow. As I said, it was a decision that got many Harry Potter fans talking again about another casting choice, because many of us were unhappy to see an American actor be given such a significant role when the movie series hired predominantly British actors? So while Lithgow will likely put on a British accent, while Lithgow will put on a British accent as part of the series, it's not to say that he can't do it. If you have ever watched the Netflix series The Crown, he is absolutely phenomenal as Winston Churchill. I mean, wow. Absolutely brilliant. If you haven't watched The Crown, watch an episode or two. Have a look at John's portrayal of Winston Churchill. It's just unbelievable. And I think it revitalized his career. It reminded people that this guy has still got it. Yeah, so look, I'm not 100% happy about the role. I wanted it to be kept British actors for a British role. You know, he's proved he can do it, so I think he will do a fantastic job. Probably better than many people expect. I think he's going to be the surprise of the series, if you ask me. Oldman admitting he wanted to do it kind of puts a sting in it for me. It's like, okay, it would have been nice to see him take on that role. But, you know, it's easy to understand why HBO might not want to cast any former Harry Potter actors. It could be confusing, really. Many fans would likely associate them with the roles they played in the movies beforehand, or if they take on a different role, they could be saying, oh, well, he played Sirius Black in the movie, but now he's playing Dumbledore in this one. And it's kind of like, wait, what? What? No. But, yeah. But anyway, guys, that is all. That is all for today's video. Yeah, guys, you know something? It's good to be back. It's good to be back making videos. I'm really enjoying doing it. I have another 2 videos to go. And then I'll make some more after that. I like being on camera, guys. I'm more relaxed. I can just talk about my opinions and how I'm feeling about certain aspects in the Harry Potter universe. I have a really, really interesting video to talk to you all about on a new series. Not Harry Potter, but a new series. That's all I'm saying. It's a big one. I think you're going to love it. I'll release it this week. I'm going to film it next. And then I'm going to take a little break in between because there's certain parts that I want to reread over again. But yeah, it's going to be good, guys. Stay tuned for this series that I'm going to be talking to you about. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.